Good morning, Grand Rising, and Great Awakening. Here's your 3 body balancing techniques that you can use to help find that balance into expanding your capacity between sensitive and sensible. 1. Heel grounding. Heel grounding is where you just stand up. It's a more kinesthetic practice that you stand all the way up, spine nice and erect, feet are flat on the ground, and what you do is you bring your feet up, bring them down, and find that centering in that heel. That heel is going to go straight up to your spine, and this is where you feel an anchoring into where your center is. And this ultimately gives you a more tangible and practical feeling in the body of being anchored. So the true question is, are you anchored in your expression? 2. Somatic hug. Somatic hug is a practice that we can use by wrapping our hands around our body in the different positions here, all different types of ways. And what it does is it plays on the meridians that are in our body and where sometimes energy can be stuck. In this sense of sensing and the ability to sense, this is where we use our periphery nerves to give us this sense of what it actually is. Now the true question is, how much are you feeling and how much are you fearing? 3. Meditative insight. Meditative insight is where we think about and really visualize what our internal capacity truly looks like. Whether if it's a cup, or if it's a bucket, or if it's your body, whatever it is, how can we expand this capacity if we don't have a tangibility as to what it looks like? The true question is, how big is your cup? Smile out loud and embrace your soul. Good morning, Grand Rising, and Great Awakening. 3 body balancing techniques that we can use to help find that nice, cool, calm, and collective center in awareness between absence and attentiveness is the approach pouring into the pause. Now, pouring into the pause is when you find yourself in a situation, stopping to take a second, whether it be to breathe, whether it be to become more present, but also, what are you pouring into that? What are you actually waiting for? 2. Tuning into detail. Tuning into detail is more about focusing and thinking about where in space and time am I paying my attention to? Am I looking at the person's mouth? Am I paying attention to my own inner emotions, my own perspective? Am I paying attention to how, who, and how this situation is showing up? The question is, where is my attention? 3. Sensitivity detection. So sensitivity detection is about looking inward at our senses and our central nervous system and how it's actually responding to what's happening and what's coming in. Now this gives us the question of, how are you actually listening? Smile out loud and embrace your soul.